I want to talk to you about a feeling we all know too well, a feeling that can creep into our hearts like a cold wind and settle in our bones like a heavy stone. It's the feeling of fear. It can be the fear of the unknown, the fear of what tomorrow might bring. It can be the fear that your resources will run out, the fear that the sickness you are facing will get worse, the fear that the person you love will leave you, or the fear that you have made a mistake so big that you can never recover from it. Fear is a powerful enemy, isn't it? It whispers lies to us in the quiet of the night. It tells us we are alone. It tells us we are forgotten. It tells us that our problems are too big and our God is too small. It makes us feel like we are standing on the edge of a great cliff, and we are just one wrong step away from falling into a deep, dark place. And in those moments when fear is trying to take root in our hearts and steal our peace, where do we go? Where do we turn? I want to invite you to turn to a promise that has been a lighthouse for people for thousands of years, a promise from the very heart of God that cuts through all the noise and all the lies of fear. It's a promise found in Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10, and it says this: "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." Let's sit with these words for a moment, because every single phrase is a treasure for your soul. First, God says, "So do not fear, for I am with you." He doesn't say, "Do not fear because your problem is not real." He doesn't say, "Do not fear because your life is perfect." He says, "Do not fear, for I am with you." You see, the solution to fear is not the absence of a problem. The solution is the presence of God. When you are in the middle of a storm, it's not the absence of the storm that gives you peace. It's the presence of the one who can calm the storm. Think of a small child who is in a dark room. They are afraid of the shadows. They are afraid of the noises. But then their parent walks in, and in an instant the fear is gone. Not because the shadows disappeared, but because the presence of the parent made all the difference. God's presence is our ultimate comfort. He is with you when you are in the hospital bed. He is with you when you are at the end of your money. He is with you when you feel utterly alone. You are never, ever walking alone. You are never out of His sight. His presence is your shield, your comfort, and your greatest hope. Then He says, "Do not be dismayed, for I am your God." Dismayed. What does that word mean? It's not just a surface-level worry. It's a deep discouragement, a sense of being completely overwhelmed, a feeling that your hope has run dry. It's the feeling of looking at a life that you don't recognize anymore and asking, "How did I get here?" It's the feeling of having a dream in your heart that keeps getting pushed down, one disappointment after another. It's a feeling that makes you want to just give up, to stop trying. But God says, "Do not be dismayed, for I am your God." This is the key. He doesn't just say, "I am God." He says, "I am your God." This is personal. This is a promise of relationship. The same God who stretched out the heavens and holds the oceans in His hand is your personal God. He is a Father who knows your name. He is a shepherd who knows your heart. He is a friend who will never leave you. The fact that He is your God means He is personally invested in your life. Your problems are His problems. Your pain is His pain. Your future is in His hands. When we are dismayed, we need to remember who is in control. And the God of the universe, the King of Kings, is not just some distant ruler. He is your God, and He is working for your good even when you can't see it. And then He gives us an incredible three-part promise. "I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." First, He says, "I will strengthen you." This is a supernatural strengthening that comes from Him. It's the strength to get up in the morning when you feel too weak to move. It's the strength to keep fighting when the battle feels like it's never going to end. It's the strength to endure the pain, to resist the temptation, to stand for what is right when everyone else is walking away. The world might tell you to just pull yourself up by your bootstraps, to just try harder, to just be stronger. But God's way is different. He says, you don't have to do this alone. I will strengthen you. Think of a man who is trying to carry a heavy load, and he feels like his arms are about to give out. Just when he thinks he can't go another step, another man comes along and puts his shoulder to the load, taking the weight. That's what God does for us. He is our strength, and He is the one who bears the burden. And He doesn't stop there. He says, I will help you. This is an active promise. He doesn't just give you the internal strength to endure. He gives you the external help you need. He sends a friend to call you at just the right moment. He provides an unexpected job offer just when the bills are piling up. He gives you a brilliant idea that solves a problem you've been struggling with for months. He opens doors that you could never open on your own. You see, God's help is often a person, a provision, a breakthrough, a change of circumstance. He is not a silent God who watches from a distance. He's a Father who is actively involved in the details of your life, and He is always looking for a way to help you in your time of need. So when you are at the end of your rope, when you have exhausted all of your own solutions, you can stand on this promise and know that God is on His way. And finally, He says, I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. This is the most powerful image of all. The right hand in the Bible is a symbol of power, of authority, of strength, and it is His righteous right hand, meaning His power is always used for good, for justice, for what is right. To uphold means to sustain you, to keep you from falling. It's not just a quick lift to get you out of a problem. It's a constant support, a continuous holding. Imagine you are walking on a slippery and dangerous path, and you are about to fall. But you feel a strong, loving hand grasp yours and hold you steady. You can't fall, you can't slip, you can't give up, because you are being upheld by a power far greater than your own. That's what God is promising you. He is saying, no matter how slippery the path, no matter how deep the pit, I will not let you fall. I will hold you. I will sustain you. His righteous right hand is a promise that you will not be defeated. You will not be overcome. You will not be swallowed up by your fear or your dismay, because the one who holds you is the very King of the universe, and He never, ever lets go. My dear friends, whatever you are facing today, I want this verse to become a living, breathing part of your soul. When the fear comes, and it will, I want you to say out loud, I will not fear, for He is with me. When the discouragement sets in, I want you to say, I will not be dismayed, for He is my God. When you feel weak, I want you to remember His promise. He will strengthen me and help me. And when you feel like you are about to fall, remember that He will uphold me with His righteous right hand. This is not just a verse for a good day. This is a verse for a bad day. This is a promise for when the doctor gives you a bad report. This is a promise for when the bills are piling up. This is a promise for when the person you love has walked away. This is a promise for when you feel like your life is just falling apart. The promise is true. He is with you. He is for you. He will not fail you. So let go of your fear. Release your dismay. Trust in the one who holds you and walk forward in the confidence that comes from knowing that you are held securely in His righteous right hand. Amen.